High Street Way, and I live on the 19th floor. But I'm not gonna play anymore, 'cause since we moved to Castle Milk I'm wasting away. 'Cause I'm getting one less meal every day. Oh, you can't find pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 99 to 1. Next day my mum flung me a piece of his broom. It came skating out the window and went up instead of down. But every 27 hours it comes back into sight, 'cause my piece went into orbit and became a satellite. Oh, you can't find pieces out a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 1991. On the second day my mum flung me a piece out once again. It went and hit the pilot in a fast low-flying plane. It scraped off his goggles. He scraped it off his goggles, shouting through the intercom. The Clydesdale Reds have got me with a piece and jelly bomb. Oh, you can't find pieces, it's a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 91. On the third day my mum thought she'd try another throw. The Salvation Army band were stunning down below. Onward Christian soldiers was the piece they should have played, but the Impaman was playing a piece of marmalade. Oh, you can't find pieces with a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 91. On the third day my mum thought she'd try that. We're already done that one. We wrote to the Oxfam to try and get some aid, and all the Waynes in Castle Milk have formed a peace brigade. We're going to march to George Square demanding civil rights, like name your houses past peace flying high. Oh, you can't find pieces, it's a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 1991. Oh, you can't find pieces with a 20-story flat. 700 hungry wings will testify to that. Be it butter, cheese or chili, if the bread be plain or pan, the odds of it reaching it are 1991. It's been really, really great. I'm really, really glad that I decided to investigate and learn more about this fantastic poet and activist. Very inspiring. Thank you so much, James, for putting these events on. What an amazing guy. One day, one of us will put a plaque somewhere, right? Jangly stuff going over there. Oh, I like it. Oh, there he is. Thank you. We took her yo-yo to school. She did go though she shouldn't attend it at all. It fell fae her horn, and it rolled on the ground, and it went through a hole in the wall. Did you find her red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Did you find her red yo-yo, a wee yellow stripe? I had to learn this in dribs and drabs, as I said. My phone suffered a watery burial the other day, so the people of Rutherglen have slowly taught me the melody of this song, and it's been great. The daring young Annie, she went to the Johnny, a decent wee man as a rule. It's pleasing to tell that he rang on his bell, and he asked all the winds in the school class, have you seen a red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Have you seen a red yo-yo with a wee yellow stripe? The wings left their papers and pencils and stencils to knock all the doors all around. And as they were rapping and ringing and chapping, they asked all the folk in the tin, oh, did you find a red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Did you find a red yo-yo with a wee yellow stripe? Find, not seen. But I'm loving that mix up, it's great. Well, the police soon learned, and they were concerned. They left all their murders aside. The whole of the force was alerted, of course, and they went on the telly and cried, did you find a red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Did you find a red yo-yo with a wee yellow stripe? Well, though all over the country, the common and gentry were watching their big TV screens. Things really got consum when President Johnson received an appeal for the Queen. Now, posh accents, everyone. Did you find a red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Did you find a red yo-yo? That way. Well, the wires were trembling when he phoned the Kremlin to ask about Annie's yo-yo, because he agreed with the greatest of speed that he'd raise it at the UN. Did you find a red yo-yo, red yo-yo, red yo-yo? Did you find a red yo-yo with a wee yellow stripe? In Peking and Paris and all round the Barras, they searched high and low, till finally Annie admitted her granny had bought her a new yo-yo. And it was a green yo-yo, green yo-yo, green yo-yo. It was a green yo-yo with a wee yellow stripe. It's about some colourful characters that would congregate around Glasgow Cross area. But you've seen someone today. You'll know all about it. Recognize it? So it's Maggie, Nellie and Mary Ann, Leslie, Willie and Phil McCann. Get your jacket and don't be late, Margaret was the piano late. Time up there began to ring, then the barman began to ring. They souls, they find, oh, stone drunk, where is he? boots, his big sharp grants. Up the Celtics with his chant. He roars that too, just to show who's boss. He shouts up Rangers every string. Followed by a wee fat man. If he catches her, she'll surely choke. She drank his wine and she picked his He threatens every man in sight. He trips and he falls and he's